We turn then from the perspective of the EU policymaker to the perspective of a financial institution. So I'd like to welcome Dr. Tobias Horn, Head of Portfolio Management and Strategy at the Deutsche Bank Group. And we heard earlier in Peter's presentation that this is a concept that should make sense from a lender's perspective too. There is a business case for it. Increasingly, financial institutions too are looking to align with net zero, and that means for them too looking, I imagine, looking for tools to green their existing mortgage portfolios, amongst other things. So Tobias, looking forward to hearing from you, I guess, how your organization views the energy efficiency building renovation market, and how a concept like an EU Renovation Loan could help you as you move forward as a business.
Hi, thanks for having me today and giving some insights, and good afternoon to everyone. So when we're looking forward to 2050, we already know that 80% of the buildings will be built as of today, which means renovation is a key factor in order to reach the targets for the real estate sector. Looking a little bit deeper, there's a recent study from energy consultants in Germany that replied that 82% are not that for 82% promotion programs are not sufficient. What's the reason about that? It's all about client behavior. First, the willingness of the clients to do the renovation, and secondly, of course, the financial capacity. Regarding the first point, that's really a challenge to policymakers and lenders. And I slightly have to say, regarding that was shown, that when I look to the German market, only 25% of the households are financed by a loan. Hence, the lender impact on the market is narrow. And we have to think about the 75%, how they motivate and get the willingness there to renovate their properties. Maybe by concepts like getting it capital also for their grandchildren, as it was pointed out by Peter, that also the older householders should be engaged to have renovations for their property. Because especially for this group, the second part regarding capability is on the one hand side more easier to reach, since normally they have the financial income and savings in order to do the renovation. But it's, as we have seen by Peter's statistic, highly unlikely, because they are often thinking they don't need to do it due to their stage in the life cycle. So it's especially there the case that they are feeling too old for substantial renovation, as well as they are trying to save costs and wealth also for the next generation. But when we are looking on our own portfolio, where we have a lot of lenders, mid-age, between 30 and 50, building up their own family, building up their own home and wealth, we see that roughly 25% wouldn't have the financial capacity to have an additional renovation funded by a loan in order to improve energy efficiency for their building. This very well fits to the 31% we have seen before, and therefore it's really a challenge how we can get people who are in the life circle and being ready to do a renovation in the financial capacity to do it. So for mortgage lenders, we need some attractive ways to offer home loans to save energies in the coming years, because they have to do the renovation for the existing buildings. And a tool like the European Renovation Loan can open the market to a wider range of families, for example, and allows them to invest in renovation of heating and photovoltaic, etc., which will reduce, of course, their bills and improve their credit standings at the time of inflation and rising interest rate, as we can currently observe. Thanks.